Today I'm going to show you how to make a reusable magnetic chalkboard calendar. I hate buying calendars every year, and I wanted to make something that I could put on my fridge. Materials you will need for this project: a ruler, a roll of chalkboard adhesive vinyl, this one is 12 inches by 24 inches, small corner punch, X-Acto knife, white fabric pencil, scissors, and 6 magnetic sheets. These magnetic sheets are 5 inches by 8 inches. They also have an adhesive backing. Place 2 of the magnet sheets side by side with the magnet side down and peel off the backing. It should be sticky side up now. Carefully begin to unroll your chalkboard vinyl. Start by sticking a little of the chalkboard vinyl down to your mat and begin running your finger along the top back and forth to make sure you don't get any air bubbles. I did this as slowly and as carefully as I could, and I still got a few air bubbles. Continue smoothing it out all the way to the bottom. When you get to the end of the first 2 magnets, place another 2 directly below the first ones. Continue smoothing out your vinyl like before. For the 5th magnet, place it sideways under the first ones. The vinyl wasn't long enough to fit all 6. Carefully cut around all the magnets and keep the leftover vinyl on the roll, because we're going to need this later. Flip over your magnets so it's easier to see where to cut. Trim along all the sides of your magnets with your X-Acto knife or scissors. Now it's time to mark and cut out all the squares. Since my sheets were 5 by 8, I decided to cut the 5 in half at 2 1/2, and that way I could get 6 squares out of 1 magnetic sheet. You'll probably have to go over the magnet with your knife a couple of times. It's pretty thick and difficult to get through in one pass. And those little cut-off pieces on the side, just keep those 2 for later. I know what you're thinking. That's only 30 squares. Don't I need 31? Yes, you do. Remember that piece of vinyl we saved earlier? We're going to use our 6th magnet and cover it with the leftover vinyl so we can make our last square. Peel off the backing to the magnet, but leave a little attached to the side. Carefully stick the vinyl to it like we did before. Mark and cut out your last square. You can leave your squares as is and just start using them, but I wanted to round all the corners on mine, so I used the small corner round punch. It was a bit tough at first to go through such a thick material, but the more you do, the more you get the hang of it, even though your fingers will probably be sore afterwards. Only 30 more to go. Remember those cutoff strips? We're going to use those for the days of the week. I rounded the corners on these as well. Once you have them all cut out, you can start writing on them. Write the days of the week on the little ones and the numbers in one corner of the squares. I used the white pencil because it can be wiped off with a little water and paper towel. You could also choose to make this part permanent with a white Sharpie if you like. Now you can arrange the squares to match any month. I used my leftover magnet and vinyl to make the month and notes section. I really love this idea because now I'll never have to buy a calendar again, and it looks really cool on my fridge. So enjoy using this calendar over and over again. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more amazing creations, like my magnetic chalkboard calendar, subscribe to my channel. See you next week.